It's the second plane in 3 weeks to land in Sao Paulo, Brazil's richest state, and it won't be the last to bring batches of the Chinese COVID-19 vaccine Coronavac. Governor João Doria says he already has more than 1 million doses.
By the end of December, we'll have another 6 million doses of the vaccine that will save Brazilian lives.
And he wants to use them in Sao Paulo in January, long before the federal government starts its mass vaccination campaign.
I'm incensed at the federal government's announcement that mass vaccination begins in March. 500 Brazilians die every day. Is the government going to wait for 60,000 more to die before doing anything?
The Brazilian government is working with Oxford to produce the AstraZeneca vaccine. But the race to win the coronavirus vaccine competition is turning out to be as much about politics as about public health. Doria, a serious contender for Brazil's 2022 presidential election, teamed up with China in an effort to fight the pandemic. While his rival, Brazil's far-right President Jair Bolsonaro, first blamed the Chinese for the pandemic. Then he tried to undermine their credibility.
I wouldn't buy a vaccine that nobody believes in.
When Coronavac clinical trials were suspended in November after a volunteer died, Bolsonaro celebrated what he called one more victory over Doria. Bolsonaro's attacks on China's communist government are both ideologically and politically motivated, according to Roberto ABDENUR, a former Brazilian ambassador to the United States and China.
Bolsonaro has already said he will try to be re-elected, and he sees the governor of Sao Paulo as not just a competitor, but as an enemy. So this way, Bolsonaro has attacked both the governor of Sao Paulo and the Chinese vaccine, which the governor of Sao Paulo is trying to develop.
China is already South America's #1 trading partner. And with more than 175,000 COVID-19 related deaths in Brazil, experts say Beijing's vaccine diplomacy could give it an added edge here. China was the first country that said it would make its vaccine a global public good.
If we compare with, for example, with the United States, the opinion or the attitude made by Donald Trump was completely different. Totally focused on United States.
But Bolsonaro's anti-Chinese campaign has also done its damage. Recent polls show that almost half of Brazil's population doesn't trust the Chinese vaccine. MONIKA, Yanakiew, Rio de Janeiro, Al Jazeera.